Hello viewers, hello everybody. Sriram Kumar here with Ankur, PMP, Rockstar. Why is Rockstar? The way he prepared, huh? He was just asking maybe 24 hours or 12 hours before, Sriram, I'm booking the exam.
Yes.
Usually people book the exam and come to me, Sriram, 15 days before, my exam is in 15 days from now, tell me what to do. He's a unique person. He came, tell me, I'll book in 12 hours. So he booked the exam. We spoke about evening, right? 6:30, and he booked, I mean, the previous day, the day before examination, and he was ready. And he went for the exam within 1-2 days. But don't think he prepared just a short duration. He was preparing really well for some time, and a lot of stuff at your side. You have to balance between family, you have to balance between office work, you have to balance between your preparation. Usually what happens is after the classes the rhythm slightly will go down because there's nobody to talk to you what is happening, so you have to pull the rope on your own. So that's what Anku did a really good job. First thing, congratulations for this wonderful success. Okay.
Many thanks, Shriram. And if I'm sitting in front of you right now and we are discussing about this success, then this all happens because of you only. And the all team behind ShriLearning, Rahul and all. So
Good to
many
know.
thanks to all of you. It's not only our efforts, it's only we can study, but the push, the support, the coaching, the focus, as well as above this, the trust, which is very important for any coach or a lecturer, a trust in their student. No, this guy will going to kill this, will going to happen. So that trust, what you all have shown in us, is really important, and that is the reason why I'm sitting in front of you
Great, man. That's emotional touch. Huh?
right. No, but this is really means that is the reason why it happened.
Happy to know that. At the same time, we know what all you did. No sleep, reading, left and right reading. Okay, let's go there. And first thing, good wishes for all the viewers who are watching this program. Good wishes for your success. I know you are here to listen how things going on. I'm sure you're working hard. Reach out, ask for any help. Also, reach out for the people who won the game. It's not only always a Sriram has to talk or ShriLearning has to talk or some other institute has to talk. You can reach out to the people who recently cleared. They will have amazing information, but don't disturb them too much because they would have been very busy with the preparation. Now only there'll be so much pulled inside office work, so they don't have time to manage. So recently you can reach out to them. So now coming back to Ankur. So Ankur, so just give a background, which country, which city, what do you do, kind of basic.
I'm in India. I'm in National Capital Region.
Uh-huh.
I'm working in IT.
Very good.
I'm a project manager automation where I manage test and process both. And
Hmm.
it's been 13 plus years for me in this industry.
Wow, that's good. Quite good experience. Good experience. So now automation, information technology, this is an industry happening industry, right? Always happening. So now, how come a trigger point? Man, I want to learn management. Did you read somewhere, got an idea? How it happened?
It happened because in December 2020, I've taken 5 days a leave. I was alone at home for 9 days and all. I
Hmm.
was a bit struggling towards what I should do in these 9 days and
Hmm.
all. So I've gone through the things that what I should do, and I know I can spend good amount of a time in terms of my study and all, because if something strikes in my mind, then for sure till the time that will not going to happen with me, I will continuously pushing myself. It was, this is something which is there in me, I know. So then I've gone through everything, so many courses and all. On LinkedIn, I'm able to find ShriLearning. I had a detailed 2 hour discussion with Rahul,
Hmm.
all research done, convinced with Rahul. After that 2 hours discussion, in
Uh,
next 10 minutes, I paid the fees.
okay.
I called my one of my very good friend. I know he already had the PM book with them. I went
Uh-huh.
there, I picked that book, and I started reading. And
Wow.
in those 9 days, I just read 2 hours a day. Then I slept for 8 to 10 hours after those 2 hours, because everything is going out of my mind. And then I again called Rahul. I said, okay, let me wait for the classes and then I will start.
Okay. Nice to know. So now class started. Was it a bouncer or it is okay? I can learn this.
It was not at all a bouncer for me, because once I've already gone through the book, irrespective of what I am able to grab it or not, but I just have the essence from it, from PMBOK, that yes, what exactly this concept says and how much effort I have to put into this. And then with your classes, almost 8 hours in a weekend, when you're spending with someone, then this means something is going in your mind from their side, that side as well.
True.
Then the things comes. Plus the best part is this, with your classes and with the discussion, various discussions with you, is this, that the focus will be there, the discipline was there, and the trust. So that helps. Plus the alignment towards the processes and all, what I should go ahead. So that helps.
Good. So I think the word discipline and consistency has gone deep inside.
Yes. Agree.
That's true. So now the class started, you're preparing well. How much of hours you have to put on an average basis, in the sense of, I know you started with 2 hours. Was it sufficient, or you had to add more? What was your situation?
If I say very frankly to you, when I had a discussion with Rahul, that please share with me the plan, and I would like to go for this exam on 25th of March. And according to that plan, on the same date, I was able to close that book within maximum 2.5 hours study per day.
Wow.
But after that, classes finished, busy with some another work and another work.
Good. I know. But how about the weekly test? Was it possible for you to attend? Are you able to get a hold of it a little bit?
Yes. I attended all of your weekly mocks, and I started with 65%.
Very good.
And then I went to 82, 78 to 82. And I was pretty much satisfied to see, okay, let's move ahead with the prep test.
Right. I think that small booster dopamine is needed.
Yes.
keep moving forward. Very good. So reading is good, books are good, and mock exams are good. Now, when we talk about the main exam, so when your mind said, I'm ready for the main exam?
I started Prepcast April. I started Prepcast in April. 60 questions daily, 30 questions daily, and then I'm able to understand my depth. I went ahead, because just by reading, I'm not able to understand the things. So if somebody is reading in 2 hours, it takes to me around 4 to 5 hours, because what I'm reading, I have to write as well. So I already have 4 or 5 registers which are already filled at my side. Maybe it's a copy of a PMBOK, but then also if I write, then only that goes into my mind. And then I wrote. I've gone through those registers as well just once before starting Prepcast, and then I said, this is the thing which will take me ahead. So by heart, I analyzed all the questions of your mocks and all 2100 questions of Prepcast.
That's nice, right? Good amount of reading. So Pimboka said no copyright to be taken. I mean, no print has to be taken on this, but you written it and you made your own copy. That's good to know. Can I know that do you work in agile model by any chance? Your corporate follows that?
My corporate follows agile.
Nice.
And I know the basics of agile.
Nice. Does it save you in the exam preparation a little bit?
Yes, because if I say very frankly to you, the agile practice guide of PMBOK, I have just gone through in 2 hours like this.
Man, then out of 180 questions, at least 80-90 questions, you are confident already. I can attend.
I should say that out of 180 questions, 160 are hybrid. But if I'm going to say about the exam time, as you rightly said, that I called you in the evening Saturday, that I got 78% in my last mock. now I can't resist anything. I won't be able to go for a review of this. Let me see. If I'm able to get a slot, I will book it today, and maybe I'll going for an exam in next 2 hours as well. Then
Yeah.
after booking that exam, I went ahead. I slept, which I was not able to due to anxiety. I had a tea in the morning. I prepared a tea for myself. I've just done some roaming around my apartment. Everybody was sleeping. And then I started the exam just like this is a 5th mock of Prepcast.
What is the time your exam started?
7 a.m.
Okay. Then you got up by 5 or 4 o'clock.
I am a morning guy.
Okay.
So,
Nice. So now it's a Proctor exam. I believe everything went smooth, showing ID card, showing the room. I think nowadays Proctor is going good. There is no much to worry until you have a good internet.
yes.
Okay.
In 4.5 hours, there was no intervention, nothing. It was very smooth. And you can move your hand. A bit of a lip sync sometimes happen. But it was a very easy going.
Wow. So you had a good, what is it? The person doesn't trouble you much. But usually I heard some people, when they move a little bit, they ask, hey, don't move, sit there.
No. I put my hand like this sometime, and I do this as well, that, okay, what is happening in this question like this. But actually, I think that Proctor was able to understand that I'm not doing any lip syncing and all. So maybe that's why they didn't.
Maybe. Let's assume all good. So now let's go to the exam. How do you plan your time management in the exam?
Okay. So in time management, if I say I'm always fast because I do automation. So usually in your mocks as well, your mocks is of 1 hour, 1.5 hour or 2 hour. I used to finish it 15 or 20 minutes early. So I put a clock in front of me just for precaution that if sometimes I stuck, I should know how much time.
Okay.
I'm able to close my exam 15 minutes before.
Oh, okay.
And I divided my time 75, 75 and 75.
Okay.
And I'm able to achieve it in 75, 75 and 75.
Carl, man, look at the way. In 75, 75, 75, what he did. We'll see that now. Where is it? Here it goes. This is what he did in 75, 75, 75. Okay, that's a certificate attained on 27th of June. Is it pretty recent? Very recent? How many days back? But how come, Ankur, they gave certificate pretty early? Usually the PMI will take a little more time. For you, it came faster. Another 2 more candidates I saw. Within 2 to 3 hours, they got the certificate. PMI is a little faster these days. So getting this certificate is a dream for many of the people around, and you got it. So did you visualize you're going to get this certificate? Did you have a dream of visual of, man, I'm going to get this one day?
I should say that in December 2020, when I joined you, at that time I decided that I will stop when I will get this. So
okay, nice to know.
Sooner or later, it is coming to me.
That's true. It's a matter of time travel. Okay, pretty good to know. Okay, now let's talk about the exam part a little more, because people are more interested in exam, how it is, what is happening. Is there any math question?
There is no math question. There are 2 questions from schedule management, and then those 2 questions, they have provided each and every figure, and they just want us to do the case study and click the right answer. No math question.
Okay, that's simple. So in EVM, nothing has come. SPI, CPI, nothing is there. And velocity, in agile velocity, are they going a little bit deep?
1 or 2 questions related to velocity, but it was also like a case study. If your basics are clear, you will be able to understand the question.
Right. So now many people have this worry about agile. Basically, the people who are never worked in agile or never going to work in agile until next 10 years. Now these people are having a question: is it agile basic level learning is enough, or do I need to go advanced level of learning?
What I always believe into this, that your basics should be clear, because if your basics are clear, you will be able to understand the thing. Maybe if a question is of 3 lines, you are not able to understand the last line, But if your basics are clear, you will be able to interpret it. So you have to have your basics very clear, that what exactly, if you are able to understand what is daily stand-up, then in any kind of a complex scenario, daily stand-up will come, you will be able to answer it, irrespective of they will put velocity, burn down chart, burn up chart. But if the question is related to daily stand-up, you will be able to answer it. So basics are important. As I said, 160 hybrid for me.
Okay, that's a feel for you, but it will be like the mix of thing, I believe. It'll have predictive, it'll have adaptive, it'll have hybrid. Sometimes the question level, we may feel it is high because PMI standard says that they will ask 50% adaptive, right? So when you say more than 160 questions hybrid, it's a little higher. If that's the case, I asked you, man, it is really tough paper for you, right?
But if, as you are saying, it is tough, let me be very frank with you. I don't know how many wrong answers I have given into the exam, but that is just because of maybe I was not able to recall that concept. Maybe I was in bit hurry or something else. But I can assure you, out of 180 questions, I'm able to understand all 180 questions very well while reading a question once.
That's nice, right? That's actually a solid way of preparation. So you're able to get in one shot, because I do have people who still struggle there. They read second time, still they don't get the answer. Third time, and then they decide, I can't answer it, market review, move away. So like this, they spend at least 25 questions out of 180. This 25 questions consume each question 3 to 4, 5 minutes. So 25 questions into 5 minutes, huge time is gone. Now that starts putting pressure on other questions. Even easy questions, they get pressure. They start making mistakes. So now go to the one secret area. I'll go. I don't want to put regular questions on you, because you are a good, fast reader and easily able to understand the question in one reading. So what is the, I don't want to ask a secret. I will tell that what is a way somebody can be like you, who can read a question in one shot, at the same time read fast and get the message.
If I'm reading a question and I know what that question is saying, like for example, question is saying, okay, it is related to reserve analysis. So I will search only that in the options. If that is not there, then only I go for all the options to understand what exactly I have to click. Or else I always go with my first instinct, because I know if you are going with your first instinct, maybe 25% you are wrong, but 75% you are always right.
So follow your instinct is the basic stuff.
Because this means that you know the definition of that thing, and you know what question is saying. So you will be able to match the following. You will be able to do that in your mind map.
Makes sense. Rightly give example. If there is something on reserve analysis, your mind will quick searching for relevant words there in the answers. That's what we call keywords, right? Keywords searching for it.
Agree. But for sure, you are giving a PMP exam, and it's not a mock exam. After clicking it, I've gone through the all three options as well. But it was not like there is any ambiguity in my mind that why this or why this not. I said, okay, let's move ahead.
Nice. I think that's going to help some of them. So did you took an exam break in between? 10 minutes.
I've taken the breaks, but the speed which I'm able to attained, in fact, I thought, why to go for a break and all. I went for a break. I came back in 5 minutes, first break, and in 3 minutes for the second break. No, 7 minutes in for the second break. I thought, let's close this first, man.
Enough. To take a break. So out of this total time, you had extra 15 or 20 minutes last?
Yes.
Solidly. So the middle of the exam, you got a confidence. Yes, I'm going to clear this exam. It's all with me.
Yes. After 120, I'm able to understand that, okay, in these 120, I'm sure that 80 to 85 questions are correct for me. Exceptionally, if it happens, then that will be a big surprise for me.
Okay, good to know. Good to see that you're confident that I'm going to clear this exam. That's very important, because many of us, till the last question submit, we don't know whether to clear the exam or not. But you are still pretty solid on that. Okay, great. Good to know about the exam stuff and your preparation. Really good information. And tell me about how your family supported for this all activities.
They all supported a lot. You
Mhm.
lock your room, you're in the room, nobody knows what you are doing in your room. You just have your bundle of books, register pen and all, pencil. So they
Mm.
all are thinking that this guy become mad and he's wasting money which can be which can be put into some savings and all. So it was like,
I understand. I understand. You know that pressure adds. Now you put your money, you put your time. Now your prestige also added there. People want to look at you. Will this guy clear the exam?
but for sure it is important to book the date. As soon as you book the date and slot, your feeling, your confidence, your way of doing conversation with your family and everything changed a lot. 12 hours before I booked that exam and everything, and I was like, okay, now you have booked it. Don't think, don't do revision, no ambiguity, nothing. Let's go ahead and let's see what is there for you in the. So
Nice,
that is
nice,
important, and that will give
nice.
you the killer instinct.
Right, that's true. As Stephen Covey book says, begin with the end in mind. So how I know every class I keep pushing, man, book the date, book the date. The reason is the moment you have the date, the fire is set on your back. You start running. That's important. Good. So now, Ankur, now you are a qualified person. You're a professional now. Now you got to give some tips to the people who are preparing. What do you want to say for them? Hey guys, do this towards examination.
I just want them to understand this point that yes, they have to do this
Mm, mm,
for any kind of objective. And
mm,
if the basics are clear, they'll be able to achieve it. What is important? They are doing your mocks, they are doing prepcast, they have
mm,
to analyze the question by heart. If you are
mm,
analyzing the question by heart and able to understand the concept, they'll be able to achieve it. Because during the exam, I never find anything which I'm not able to understand it. And
oh.
I'm maybe if I forget that concept, maybe like for example, there are two options. One option is sensitivity analysis and one option is reserve analysis. And I
Mm,
forget sensitivity analysis. Then
mm,
that is wrong from my side, not from the question side.
okay.
So that is something which I forget. It's not, there is nothing wrong into the question that I say, okay, the question was very difficult and I read it 2 times or 3 times straight after.
Mm,
And I
mm,
spent this much of time on it. No. In fact, I had around 10 to 12 match of the followings.
oh,
And
10,
each and
man.
every one simple, crisp, clear in terms of the definition. And it took almost 1.5 or 2 minutes for one match of the following.
Nice, nice, nice. I think it's a solid game for you. You're very pretty clear on what you want to do. That's nice. That's nice. Good to know. Good to know. Good, super. So now you are a professional. How do you think that this is going to be applicable in your job nature? Are you feeling that you can apply most of them? What's your take on this?
So the take on this is this, that the first page of PM box says, we are providing you the guidelines.
Uh-huh.
These are the guidelines and the best practices which comes across the world. And
Mm.
now you have to tailor these according to your needs in your project management. So for sure, I'm going to tailor them and will
Right.
apply in my project management in my daily life.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. That's important. I don't know how many times I would have repeated it. Please apply what you learn in a
Yes,
professional and also personal life. You know,
agree.
a lot of learning you can take out of this in personal life if you really observe closely. It's really, really good. Nice books. I don't know who framed this idea, maybe decades back or a century back. Fantastically made. Great. Good, Ankur. Happy to know that. A lot of tips from you. Steady confidence. That's what I can see with you now. Pretty
Thank you.
solid. Man, that exam is my exam. Huh? Who's there?
Yeah, agree. That is the reason why I think we will be meeting again soon in 2 weeks for Agile certification as well.
Oh yeah, you're coming for PMI-ACP. Let's
Yes.
rock. Let's rock. So what is your respect on this kind of learning, management learning? After reading all these books, going to the exam, do you feel, man, did I put my energy and time in the right place? Are you getting it?
Absolutely. With 12 or 13 years of experience, it is important for you to know the concept of management, project, and all. And if those basics are clear for you, then only you will be applied. Basics, it is important to clear your basics, templates, tailoring,
True.
processes. These things will change day by day, but basics will never change. So,
That's true.
like for example, I used to tell to my team as well, if you know how to put a for loop, then that does not matter a lot that you are putting it into Java or any different language. What matters that you know the concept of for loop. So it's just a change of a syntax. So it's same in project management.
That's a pretty good example. Yeah, that's true. That's true. When I started learning management, I didn't thought that I'll go this much of passionate about it. But after some point, I started liking it to the core. I felt, wow, man, this is changing the life upside down, right? And I see that passion and love with anybody who clear PMP. They started falling in love and they started reading more books after that. I have many people who cleared PMP, then they started going multiple certificates. Every 3 months, I'll see something in the LinkedIn, keep on adding. This guy has become a drug addict and they start getting more and more.
Agree. And in the morning only today, I thought that let me see where Mike Griffith is because I have to start that. So I already have that book on my office setup
It's true.
now.
It's true. It's too much, man. Give 1 day break at least. Huh? Relax and then
Yeah,
start.
it's already there.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Great and good. Any more points for the viewers?
I think that go for the exam, have confidence, and as soon as you start your mock, close it in 25 to 30 days and you will be able to.
That's right. Simple. Go for the
Simple.
exam. Don't
Go
wait.
for,
Go
this is
for it.
important.
Right. Jump. Don't wait
Jump.
there. Jump. That's nice. Great. Super. Hello, viewers. Thanks all for watching this video. I'm sure you would have observed with Ankur, in not even one place he had a doubt whether he will get the exam. From the beginning, I would have asked at least 5 to 6 times, did you have a doubt? Do this. Multiple ways I asked him. All the 30 minutes of interview, he was so solid. I know 180 questions, every question clearly. I answered straight away. I came out with success. So I love his confidence level. I specifically poked the question on him because I know him, how he prepared. So he's a solid guy. He has a pretty tight schedule of job, but he's pretty solid what he wants to achieve. So at the same time, he won't leave you. He'll ask questions. Shriram, what is this? How it works, right? So that's a leadership. Okay. In leadership, it's very important to be very solid and strong. That's what I found with him. So good wishes, Ankur, and good wishes all the viewers. Let's give likes and comments for his great success. And good wishes for your success also. Reach out to us for any help. We'll be happy to support you, right? With this, let's give congratulations to Ankur again. And our ShriLearning team is so proud to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shriram. And if I'm sitting in front of you, it is just because of you, I should say.
Oh, man.
That's all what I can say.
Again, emotional touch. Huh?
No. But I am a bit blunt. So whatever I say means, yes, this is all because of you.
Thanks, Father. I really like the way. I know, Ankur, this exam is something a life-changing thing. So it's not about getting certificate, getting promotion, getting job. It's redefining ourselves.
Yes.
Right? That's what I see this exam redefining, finding who is Ankur now. Now I know who this guy. This guy can run like Usain Bolt. That's what they found. Okay, cool. Keep winning more. All the best, and thanks for being here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good day and good night.
Sure.